I don't get this Chinese software that we're using to record this. So slow, it's ruining our sync. And that's why we have to fix it by exiting the menu right now on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Remember when you installed that program, like, bonked the PC?
Yeah.
The program was so bad.
Oh god.
Just couldn't get it to work for a long time.
What do you call that? Clunkware? Because it's not malicious or anything. It's just screwed up.
It's just cheapware.
Yeah.
Leakyware.
or as they'd call it, easyware, TM.
That's who's developing the new Mario game.
It just works.
Nintendo gave away Mario to Easyware TM
Yeah.
to develop the new Mario game and tie-in cartoon. A la Sonic Boom.
Yeah, it's an RTS.
Well, they pretty much did it to Metroid. They just gave it away to the people who develop crappy fighting games and fan service games. What could go wrong?
Oh my god. No! You cunt.
What could go wrong giving Metroid to Team Ninja?
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, Team Ninja did some good stuff, but they were just shit at that time. They just suddenly, somewhere between whatever they made previously and Other M.
Ninja Gaiden? Did they work on the 3D Ninja Gaidens?
I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere between Ninja Gaiden 1 and 3, this Metroid Other M came out.
I think it was...
bonked.
See, I don't know if they made Ninja Gaiden 2 before then, but that was okay. And then they made Ninja Gaiden 3,
Yeah,
that was garbage.
Ugh.
So,
Everyone hated that.
Yeah.
Because there's no weapons. You just get the one sword. What? Where did developers get these ideas? They just savagely curtail the amount of content in the game and then call it a sequel. You know what? All you guys thought a sequel was supposed to have more than the last game. You were wrong. The sequel is supposed to have less. Much less.
So, somewhere between possibly Ninja Gaiden 2 and Other M, they became a crappy company that can't make good decisions.
Did they release anything lately?
Nah.
Other than, I think they worked on some boob simulator thing, don't they?
A boob simulator?
Who was making Dead or Alive?
Oh, I think that's them.
I can't really remember, but...
Man, it's kinda...
I never ever hear anyone talking about the gameplay in those games, so just assume it's bad.
It's quite a bit harder to level up in this version. Oh my god. I don't know when I'm going to live and when I'm going to die. This is like real life. You could die at any moment. Just, you could be going about your business and you just croak.
I could have a stroke right now.
Yeah.
Just no reason. Just be gone.
Okay.
Sounds like a
What's
boss
this?
room. What's this? What's going on here? Good thing we got that potion.
Yeah.
Potion.
Okay, let's see. This ain't a boss room.
Or maybe it is, and you just gotta walk left, and it's whoop, it just appears.
No, this is an atmosphere room. I think I might use the potion anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know, it depends on what comes up next. That's probably a boss, actually. Yeah, this is a boss room. Let's actually make another save.
But where's the boss?
Well, this is a boss room here, it's a door. Ivory key, let's go. Marble key, let's go. Yeah. Oh, what's this?
A bunch of fan tunes.
What a realistic sculpture here. I'm sure it's not, like, alive.
What a lifelike painting.
Let's just pick up this free item here. How kind of them. Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Attack him? Holy shit.
Oh, he just goes back to normal. He's done.
Alright, that's enough.
Go back to sleep. That's enough work for today. I've done enough wiggling. Oh, wiggle time again? Shit. I'm not working overtime today. That boss can suck my ass. Ah, shit. Thank God. That didn't take too long. I don't think he figured me out yet.
Whoop.
Yeah, and I did figure you out, boss. Man, Yeah.
I like how you needed 2 keys here, just to make a make-work project. You need 2. What was the point in 2 different keys? Like, the gameplay is the same, you just have to do more of it. No, you need the marble key and whatever other key. You're gonna grind.
I don't want to, but...
We should try the fight again. I just want to figure out how to hit him, and then we'll know what...
I think I gotta find McDingus back there, blue hair, again, and...
Oh, we wasted the potion. Can we at least go back to the save where you didn't take the potion?
Yeah, I guess. Well, no, I don't want to save scum through this thing again.
Why not? You know you
It's
want
exhausting.
to search your feelings. You know it to be true.
It's exhausting.
Search
But,
search your feelings.
Yeah, that boss, the remake version is friggin' weird as shit. He just moves strangely, and it's one of the least memorable bosses in the game.
Come on, save scum.
But,
Embrace PC. Embrace Bethesda.
Okay.
Enter Bethesda. You can do it. Save scum. Yes.
Alright, fine.
Let the save scum flow through you.
I'll do the bad thing.
Yes. Embrace Game of the Year.
See that?
Okay.
That's what is this what you wanted?
Yes. Let the save scum. That's the core gameplay mechanic to follow through.
Now, since you were so kind as to interrupt what I was saying, can you remind me what I was going to say?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. What is it?
Which I will do right now.
Got none?
No. I thought maybe after I finished saying now I would know. But I didn't.
Alright, fine.
My brain didn't smarten up and tell me what you said.
I just keep dying. See, it's not a good idea.
Everything's a good idea in moderation.
I know. That's why I'm moderating by like,
I'm moderating
bringing
the
my
video.
health back up.
That's what we should do. We should hire a moderator for every video. I think it would.
Yeah, we need to pay moderators for the content, for the well, yeah, for the content and for the comments.
We need to pay them $156 an hour. I think that would be good enough.
So just remember to donate to our Patreon.
Patreon. That's so patriotic of you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Just 1, 2, Sega.
Yeah. Sega! 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 Yeah. Battle! Okay, screw you. The potion's gone. For good.
Oh my god, it's gone.
Wait.
How are we going to heal?
Okay. We're not going to need to heal, because I'm going to avoid getting hit. Okay. No! Stop! I'm gonna go back to, I wish I knew her name. hold on a second.
Mm.
The goddesses both have blue hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
That woman has blue hair too. About the same length.
But, you know, in Japan, about 40% of all women have blue hair.
Oh, that is true.
So, if video games are anything to go by,
Mm-hmm.
blue hair is an extremely common color.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's, I think that started, because they wanted to avoid using too much black.
Yeah, well,
And then
the inability to have true black and how
Yeah.
bad screen bleeding looked.
Uh-huh.
It just made it look like it was a blur.
And it just caught on.
Well, you know, actually in Final Fantasy VII, early during development, Cloud had black hair,
Oh?
but they had to change it because it just looked bad on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he used to have black, slicked back hair with no real spikes,
Mhm.
but they had to get rid of it because it didn't really show up well. That's why it had to have, like,
Okay.
big hair that kind of stuck out on screen.
Who knows what's up here? Okay.
Of course, that model eventually turned out to... They used that model for Zack in Final Fantasy VII. One of the other characters.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The more you know.
I didn't know that.
There was actually a million
It's
games
fascinating.
that were supposed to be Final Fantasy VII, but never worked out. Xenogears, early in development, was Final Fantasy VII. But they felt it was too dark, so they had to...
Oh,
They had to make Xenogears.
I see.
What?
In the remake, this was an escort mission.
Mm-hmm.
In this version, she just makes it home herself.
She makes it past the enemies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe she's at least level 3 and she could just make it past herself. Who knows?
The misogyny.
No, that's the opposite.
Misogyny.
That's... Well, I'm sure it's misogyny somewhere.
So, well,
Strong women...
you took something that happened to a woman and changed it in any way. It's you're doing something to misogyny.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not saying misogyny, I'm saying
it implies that
misogyny.
It implies that all video game developers should have control over women, which isn't true at all.
All of misogyny.
Yeah.
What are you doing to misogyny? Put the misogyny down, okay?
Okay, let's see what's up here.
Can you play a
the
video
armor
game long enough to take your mind off of rape? Come on. Suppress your innate rape urges. I don't know. I just love that tweet. I can't believe someone actually said it. Someone said that men play video games to combat rape urges.
Because the primary theme of video games is control, after all.
Oh, well, you take control.
All control is rape.
Oh. Are you raping Adel right now by controlling him?
I don't
Better
know.
think twice.
What is it about this game that reminds us of rape? Somehow the conversation leads to that.
I don't know.
I think it's because we're bumping and running, but we don't know. We're not actually swinging our swords, so maybe we're using something else.
Look at there's like 5 of the exact same old sage person here.
This village has 14 elders.
That's an overabundance of old wise men.
Yeah. The only person that isn't the elder is the elder's daughter.
She's the daughter of all of them.
Yeah.
She has about 15 dads.
That can happen, you know.
It's all just a certain percentage of everyone's sperm.
This guy wanted a silver bell back, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't understand.
The thieves aren't at fault here. This is so avant-garde.
The important thing is that we have the bell back.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get a bell, we got a bell back. Dude, is that something you pin a bell onto?
Let me present you this ring. So
Oh.
treasure. Oh yeah. So I got the shield ring and the power ring.
Hmm.
Now I can take double damage and deal double battle. I can... I can double my battle.
Deal double battle.
It's a shonen thing. I gotta improve my battle energy. Now I can... Now Fina's all fine.
Jesus told me that I could stay with her for a while.
Every time I try to remember, I get an awful headache.
That's because you were raped.
That's because you're a protagonist in a different game. The village girl told me that when she was walking in the field, she heard strange voices. He rode a tree.
Rapists.
Yeah. Well, a woman shouldn't be out in the dark on her own.
A woman shouldn't exist.
Especially one that's below level 4.
According to the internet, women can't exist. Logically, so I don't know how to really explain how she was there.
Yeah.
There was no way for her to be there because going outside is misogyny.
Yeah.
The tree is probably misogynist too.
Well, I don't know. See, if she wasn't afraid of rapists just by leaving her house, then that's because she's stupid and not properly educated by the San Francisco and the I think Toronto universities specifically for some reason.
Okay. I've
Did
never
you
been
hear
to
that?
any of these places. What?
Like, for some reason, like all the nonsense is coming from San Francisco and Toronto, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there's always a strange paper trail that leads to something really, at first, seemingly ambiguous, but then later on it seems sinister as hell.
You know, all the social justice bickering on the internet is probably all the result of one person's mistake.
Well,
like the curriculum manager at some university or something.
It's funny. One of the leading financial families in the States is the Rockefeller family. And it's been that way for a long time, and I'm not complaining. But an interesting thing about that is that during the 60s, during the original women's liberation movement, all of those marches and foundations for women's lib were funded by the Rockefellers. Now, the Rockefellers were in with the tax people, and one of the key components of women's lib was to get women working so they could be taxed.
Oh, yeah.
And that was funded almost entirely by the Rockefellers.
So
the Rockefellers made it so the other 50% of the human population could be taxed. And this would also lead to the breakup of the family unit, making it easier to control the kids. It is scary, but that's actually what happened. Like why did they fund it? Why did the Rockefellers fund
Hold
women's
on
lib?
now, wasn't that a subplot in 1984?
Well, it's true. That's what happened.
Okay, fine.
It's the truth.
God. You know, I think that whole stuff, everything you just said, and everything connected to it, is bullshit made up by the Jews to try to get us to all believe in these phantasms that they want us to be scared of, so that they can do something. Nobody knows.
Okay.
Nobody knows what they want.
Okay.
But it's all because they're in cahoots with the aliens.
So I don't know what they want, but I'm to believe they're in control.
They're in cahoots.
But I don't know what they want.
They're in cahoots with Dark Fact.
Okay.
So yeah, it all comes full circle. We have to defeat Dark Fact.
Women used to not be allowed to work, but on the flip side, no one ever mentions this, but that also means they didn't have to pay taxes. Which was a great thing. But now they do.
Yeah,
it's horrible. Well, I mean, up until recently, 50% of the tax base could not be taxed.
Yeah.
Women, they could not... It's just amazing
But
that much time went by.
On the other hand, like,
Think of the money.
Yeah.
I can smell the money.
On the other hand, no one needs money more than the United States.
No.
And I guess Israel.
I think no one needs money more than me. And if everyone thought that at all times, then we'd be in a better place right now.
Yeah.
Everyone would be trying to out-shekel everyone else. And we'd all be rich.
If we were all as evil as these people in the higher up spots. That,
well, liberal media would have me believe that everyone can be rich. Why am I not rich? If I get Obama in the White House, will they get me a job? Even though I don't know how to do anything?
Yeah.
The truth is no.
No.
Because, you need poor people desperately.
Look at this damage.
Wow.
I just bought the second, well, the third to best sword in the game, and I put on the power ring, which increases damage and decreases defense, I think. No, I think it just increases damage. So now I'm just wrecking shit. I'm the Juggernaut.
How about you can get another ring that decreases the enemy's defense?
Yeah. How would that work, even in magic context?
I always kind of wonder what the difference was between decreasing the defense of the enemy and increasing your offense. And why you can have two in the same game.
If you had the offense boost, and you had a piercing weapon that disregards defense, that would give you an advantage. And inversely, if the opponent had like a defense boost, then that would be nullified by the defense.
Well, see, not all of these games would allow those things to stack, and the vast majority of RPGs don't let you cast this shit on bosses. The one reason you'd have to use it, it doesn't work. That drives me crazy when you can't inflict a status ailment on a boss.
Yeah.
Why have it?
Yeah. I mean, you never use it for normal enemies, because you just press A until you get strong enough that you can just blow through it.
Yeah.
Basically just save scum until you're strong enough that you can don't have to worry about it.
That's why I like SMT.
Yeah,
It's
SMT
fair.
has really got...
It's fair.
It's got a lot of things going for it.
It lets you do anything you want to the bosses, but they can do anything to you, too. I like it better that way.
The best, though, in my opinion, is, like, full-on real-time combat. Like these games. They...
That's because your diminutive, savage child brain can't handle turn-based. Can't handle...
I love turn-based. I just
wait
hate...
your turn.
I love turn-based.
You can't attack me now.
I just don't like it as much. Because it's not a substantial,
You don't like it as
gameplay
much
mechanic.
because your mom dropped you down a mine shaft when you were a baby.
Well, that may be true, but, you know...
Drop you down a mine shaft and you landed on your head. So, that's double bad.
It's funny because I did hit my head when I was a child.
And a table.
Yeah. Wasn't young enough to, like, cause any damage, but... You know,
Well, you don't know that.
when someone says, did you hit your head when you were a kid? And I'm like, yeah, I did.
Really bad.
What of it, bitch?
That's why my head's pointy on one side.
Yeah. That's why my head's just conical. I don't know what this guy's
My
doing.
head's conical. Whoa, you almost killed him. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah.
Whoa.
You fit it in the video.
That is the beastest shit I've ever seen.
You're beast mode, bro.
Yeah, beast mode all day, no breaks.
Let's
East
get
one.
this thing. Let's
East
get
one,
this.
motherfucker.
Oh, volume Hadel.
Yeah, it's the Hadal volume.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's check if there are any more of them in that chest. Just double check. You should do that in real life. Just check if there's any more in this room. I mean, what are the chances that there's just one book here? I mean, come on. Just the one? Alright.
Most,
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
in real life, treasure chest would never just have one thing in them.
No!
So...
They'd be chests of treasure.
Yeah, like, You'd actually be better off dragging the chest with you.
Uh-huh.
Just once, I'd like to see a game where you had to drag the chest out, and it was hard to do. Like, so the amount of gold would make it harder to lift, and you had to actually, you had stamina, and there was enemies all over the place, and you had to try to get it out. I've been wanting to see that mechanic for a while, and I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I think it would do really good in a Wario game.
Yeah, that reminds me of a part in New Vegas, I think, where you're in this dungeon and you find a chest full of really heavy gold bars, and because weight's really important in that game, you would have to throw everything away to get these extremely valuable items. It's kind of fun. I mean, like, it's an extremely wonky idea from a gameplay perspective, because you could find a way to get those items through, all of them, but I don't know, it's something only they would do, I think.
I wish, I always wanted a game that accurately portrayed
Oh shit.
fight or flight mechanics and adrenaline. Like, in that, say in New Vegas, you found that gold. Say as soon as you found it, the character intuitively became really excited, and you could grab one and run really fast for a little bit.
Oh man.
Because he was so excited by getting it, and it was very hard to do, but he could do it. Like, I don't have a weight limit of lifting in real life. Like, you can push the boundaries when you're really desperate. How could you do that in a game?
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how that would work, if at all, because all that means is in times of need, you would be able to do that a little bit more. But that doesn't really change anything.
It's like
why
it's so hard to make a Superman game.
It's like those parts in Platinum games where it removes all your limitations.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no punishment for that. It's pure fun factor. So I don't think you could make that a game mechanic.
They should make a game where...
Aren't hyper modes kind of like that?
Yeah, like, well, they should make a game where you're... Like, say Bloodborne could have a mode like this. Say the game's extremely hard, but for when a boss is nearing... When a boss has 5% of its health left, there's a chance that you can activate, like, a crazy mode, and it removes the speed limitation and weight limitation on you. Just to experience the insanity of murdering him the last 5%. I think that'd be cool.
Well, yeah, Platinum likes to do that. They, well, like in Bayonetta 1, for example, which I just started playing, during boss fights, your ability to use those giant demon body parts, whatever they're called, the limitation on those is taken away. So you just use them with every single attack. Because you need that extra range for those giant boss fights. I think that's wonky, but, you know, it works out in the end.
I also want a game where, it has persistent bodies of enemies that you kill, but the longer you leave the body there, the more gold he has. So you have to remember where you left bodies. I think I said that in another video.
Yeah. That's arcadey as hell.